everybody. Thank you for joining the Top Rope Squishy Show. And we are here with the other half of Top Rope Squishy, Mr. Top Rope Tone.
Top Rope Tone.
Making a new appearance. Another appearance, not a new appearance, another appearance. Oops, I just kicked my puppy in the face. I didn't realize he was under me. Yeah, he's right under
Old
my
abuse.
Let me get you off of this thing here. Okay, people. Now that I'm not distracted by Falcor, how are you doing, Mr. Anderson?
I'm good. I'm good.
You good?
That's all I got.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
We will not be burning potatoes today, y'all. I am not cooking, so we will have hopefully a drama-free day. But Michael, welcome. Courtney, Anna, thank you guys for jumping in. We are going to be talking a lot about this. Yes, what is good? What is good? Somebody, he said, call Peter. Nah, don't take my puppy away. Anyway, all right. Well, Dynamite yesterday was amazing.
I enjoyed it. It was good.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It was like a mini pay-per-view almost. And we are so lucky because Revolution was pretty good. Mm-hmm. I did lose my shit at Revolution, as everybody already knows, but this happens. This fucking happens.
La Mera Mera.
Yes. And we got to talk about this because
Are we going straight to that?
No, we're not gonna start with that. We're gonna start with Jericho. I'm gonna leave the main event for the main event, but we're gonna start with Jericho coming out, creating the Jericho Appreciation. What is it called? Jericho Appreciation. It's not faction. Society,
yeah.
Something like that. So here we are with this new faction, and I'm like, I am not feeling this at all because I really don't care about 2.0. I have a little more society. Yes, it was society. Thank you, Michael. Anna says, I still can't believe he turned heel. Well, Anna, before you started watching AEW, Chris Jericho was heel, and so was all of the Inner Circle. And then
he always goes back and forth.
That's right. And then him and his team, they switched it back up to face, but heel Jericho has arrived. And can we talk about how this man can change his character, his focus, his team members completely seamlessly and so effectively? And he did something that they hadn't been able to do by themselves, 2.0 and Daniel Garcia, and that was make me interested. Because I was not. Up. Oh, listen, I was not interested at all in 2.0. Daniel Garcia, you know this for a fact. Mm-hmm. But yesterday, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed everything they had to say. I loved Daniel Garcia's when he took the mic. That was funny as hell. Because Jericho
Garcia had like a Randy Orton almost type look to him.
Yes.
When he was up there, like I kind of felt the Orton vibes. So I mean,
yes,
I think he's going to be good actually. He's a great wrestler, but his speech wasn't that great before, but now I guess he's under like Jericho's tutelage, so it definitely is getting better.
Thank you, Courtney. She agrees with me that 2.0 and Daniel Garcia were blah. They were mid to me. But
mid.
But what they did yesterday was fucking genius. I mean, if you want somebody to recognize you, you have to like get with Jericho because this man knows how to do things. He knows he's like gold on the mic and character changes. Like he went heel in an instant. And as soon as he said that he's not a pro wrestler, that he is a sports entertainer, that was it. he got the crowd. He got the crowd where he wanted them. He started getting the boos that he was looking for. And then Daniel Garcia grabbed the mic. And I thought, oh, this faction died before it began. Wrong. I forgot exactly what Daniel Garcia said, though. Do you remember?
Which part? When
he says sports entertainer.
Oh yeah, well he says, well, if you're gonna stand up here and say that you're a sports entertainer, well, so am I. And he decided
That's right.
Flip the script on him, and the way he did it too was great. I mean, the timing was perfect. Yeah, Daniel Garcia is definitely he's picking it up. He's picking it up.
Yeah,
I'm interested now.
Yeah, see, like this changed, and don't get me wrong, I think Daniel Garcia is really good in the ring. I think he's
excellent.
He's a great wrestler. But he has a very generic look. So I'm hoping, and so does 2.0. I'm hoping that with Jericho, they develop like new characters as far as even like their outfits. Because I really think that with the right character development and the right outfit, Daniel Garcia will be somebody to keep an eye out for. 2.0 still has to entertain me a little bit more because I don't know what's going on there. But I did enjoy that speech. And the only thing was, I thought for a fact that Proud and Powerful were going to show up, and they didn't. So that was the only thing.
I didn't think they were coming out. I mean, because they pretty much got whooped last time. And usually after a beating like that, they don't come back after a while. So I didn't think they were coming back.
My poor Proud and Powerful. Anyway.
Yeah, you're gonna have to give up the dream.
What you mean I'm gonna have to give up the dream? The dream is gone. I am not rooting for Proud and Powerful to get belts anymore. And not because I don't think they deserve it, because that if I could pick one tag team right now to dethrone Jurassic Express, it would be Proud and Powerful. That being said, props to Jurassic Express for making me interested in their tag team run, because I wasn't invested at all. When they won, to me, it was like, what the fuck? When they dethroned Lucha Bros, I was like, how? Why?
Yeah.
But all of the matches have been so good. So props to Jurassic Express for being great champs. Really good champs.
Yeah.
But
they're actually a very, very good team. In the beginning, like you said, I was kind of confused. It almost looked like it was like an accident, because if you remember, everyone was saying maybe it happened because who was it? Yeah. Which one got injured?
Ray is always the one getting injured.
That's true. Yeah. So people thought they won. Some people thought they won because Ray got injured, and it had to happen. But they really picked it up. And Jungle Boy, every time he gets in the ring, he gets better.
See, Courtney says Ray Phoenix. So it's always Ray Phoenix.
Yeah.
Always Ray Phoenix.
He's always getting hurt, unfortunately.
He's always, because he's crazy.
That's true.
He's crazy. What up, Kofi? What up? Thanks for joining. Hey, Andre. Thank you guys for joining. We are here discussing AEW's mini pay-per-view yesterday for their St. Patty's Day show. And let me tell y'all, it was so much fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Right? We're going to cover right now the Wardlow versus Scorpio Sky match, because first of all, props to Scorpio Sky for becoming a TNT champion. It was
well-deserved,
well-earned, about goddamn time.
Mm-hmm.
Everything and anything I can say about it, yes. It was a total surprise for me because I was not expecting him to win. I did not see him dethroning Sammy. I had a whole storyline of Scorpio Sky losing to Sammy and then Wardlow taking the belt from Sammy at this pay-per-view. Yes, pay-per-view at this Dynamite yesterday. But that didn't happen. Scorpio Sky won, and I was completely shocked. Kofi, really? You really think so? You really think he's going to be a transitional champion? I don't think so. I
I
don't think.
think.
Go ahead, babes.
Okay. So I think they're gonna. First of all, he has a. I mean, as far as the winning record go, like he has an amazing winning record. Scorpio is he's a solid wrestler. He can definitely like carry himself in the ring. So I think if he, as far as like having people talk for him, he doesn't have like the greatest character. So like if he can continue to pull his character off, I think they'll keep him in there because I mean he's a great wrestler. Like he can pretty much wrestle anyone. I
It's
don't think it's
true.
gonna be transition. I don't think he'll be up there for long, but I don't think he's just gonna like he's not gonna chauffeur it over to somebody else, especially
You
not
gotta.
Wardlow.
Yeah, no, you gotta understand something. The TNT belt is sort of kind of almost a transitional belt. Nobody holds it for longer than 3 months or so. And so yes, I agree. Kofi, you making really good points. The people definitely want the belt on Wardlow, but he's not getting it just yet. You see, there
It's
has
too
to
early,
be,
man.
it's too early. There's gonna be a Spears versus Wardlow. MJF is gonna go after, or Wardlow's gonna go after MJF. There's a lot of things that are gonna happen before Wardlow gets that belt. Will he get the belt? Absolutely. Is he the one dethroning Scorpio Sky? It's possible. It's possible. And I don't think TK is going to. What you mean no?
No.
You don't think
I
he's gonna be
mean,
the one to take it from Scorpio Sky?
War. I mean, everybody's all like hyped about Wardlow now because like it's a pretty big story for him.
Yeah.
But if we're talking story wise, he's not even signed yet. So it's gonna be like
Right.
he gets signed and then of course, but I mean like he gets signed and then he gets the belt like right there. Like that wouldn't make any sense to me. Wouldn't make any sense.
So
And then
who
on
you
top of
think?
that, no, and then you got Scorpio Sky who's like he's like an acclaimed wrestler to get dethroned by someone that green.
Yeah. And someone that's not even signed.
Yeah, like
Um,
Warlow pretty much is an attraction right now.
yeah. And
Like
I
he
mean
comes
this
out, he throws people around, he slams them, but you really never seen him do like a lot of wrestling moves.
that's true. Courtney actually brought up something that could happen. I think this will make for an interesting storyline twist. Scorpio Sky versus Ethan Page for the TNT belt. You never know. As you can see, factions turn on each other in
Mm-hmm.
AEW. So that can definitely happen. And I agree with you, Andre, that Scorpio's win over Warlow was a big win for the start of his career. I mean, he beat a big fucking dude that
Yeah.
people love and is so over. Absolutely. Absolutely. I do not see Scorpio Sky being a transitional champion. Now, of course, if that does happen, I will be talking about it on my show. Because I don't agree with that at all. I love the way
Nah.
the roster of champions is looking right now. It's beautiful. It's nice and diverse. I love it. I love it. And props to Jade. We will always give Jade props on this show.
Word.
She is 100% undefeated, inaugural TBS champion. She's fabulous looking. She's a made woman. She's rich. And I want to be Jade when I grow up. I love it. I love her.
Nah, Jade is amazing. Yeah.
I love Jade.
I
I
just
mean,
I
I
just
want.
love how she grows every time she's in the
Yes.
ring.
Yes. I can't
Yeah.
wait. I can't wait to see more of her. People, in about a year from now, we're going to be talking about how green Jade was just a year and a half prior. And now she's like a pro. It's just props to Jade for going hard and putting in time and effort to actually work on this craft. And she does it out of passion and not because she has to. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Anyone who dresses up like comics and video games is a win in my book. So she can do no wrong.
She could do no wrong. She looked
No.
amazing in her outfit against Ty Conti. Yes, to what Andre say, what if we get Scorpio versus Swerve?
That'd be
Oh
a great match.
my God. The question
Yeah.
though is, does Swerve get the belt?
No, you just got there.
But I'm saying though,
We just
how
slapping
you
belts on people because they got
you
a nice following. Like, come on, like Let him wrestle. Get some blood on him. Something like just got there.
Oh man, let's do it. TK, make this happen. Scorpio Sky versus Swerve at the Forum in June. Anna says Swerve can't get it yet. And Courtney says, whose house is it? I think that would be a fucking great match. I think they will come real
Amazing
close.
match.
Yeah. But I do not believe Scorpio Sky should hold it for at least 3 months. That's what I think. Honestly, I do not think he should drop it anytime soon. It would bring down. I mean, he was one of the first tag team champs, or the first tag team champs for AEW. So this is his second belt, and you got to give this guy props. He's been sitting back watching everybody get this TNT belt, and he's been going for it since it came into being, like since they made this belt, and he's been going after it, and he hasn't gotten it. You know, he's been talking about it. He's been saying he's the face of the revolution, all this stuff. And he finally gets a chance to hold that belt. They should not take it from him anytime soon. No, but they should. No, they should make him work it, though. Like, he shouldn't sit on it. You know, like, he should have a lot of matches. Lots of matches.
Yeah. But, I mean, I just think we got to put some respect on Scorpio Sky's name. Because it's like he is actually a great wrestler. And let's not forget, he was one of the, like you said, the first tag team champs. And he was carrying that.
Yes,
he was carrying that in the beginning, like the beginning of AEW. So for him to be treated like he should just get the belt and throw it off to the side, man, it's just, I don't know.
No,
that's disrespectful.
I agree. And Courtney, Murderhawk I feel about Murderhawk at this point the same way that I feel about Proud and Powerful. That although they completely have earned and deserved to hold gold, probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
So that is how I feel about that. Can we please talk about how I was marking out when the Hardy brothers came out? Oh my God, how lucky. I never thought in my life that I would get to see the Hardy brothers together again.
Yeah.
And that absolutely, I mean, it was great. And then a lot of people might not know, but Private Party absolutely love the Hardy brothers. Their image, their style, a lot of it is, based on them, on the Hardy Boys and the Hardy brothers. I've always called them the Hardy brothers, even though I know it's the Hardy Boys. But yeah, they did so great in that match. It was hilarious. It was so nice to see Jeff Hardy wrestling again. I hadn't seen him. I know he was in WWE, but I had not seen him until his debut at AEW and his match. So
I mean, it was good to see them. I mean, I used to watch them also. It was them and Lita, and
Lita.
Yeah, and it was just amazing. And seeing them wrestle again, it was like very, very exciting. And like I said, I wouldn't mind seeing somehow, some magical way that the Hardy Boys and Private Party gets to fight together against someone else, because like
that should happen.
Yeah, like seeing them like mix up their moves together and stuff like that. That would be great.
Yeah, and doing like their Private Party doing Hardy's moves. I mean,
yeah.
I agree with you. That would be amazing to have those four in a team together for a couple of matches. I would love something like that.
Yeah.
And of course the Hardy Boys won. You got Bryan Danielson and Jon Moxley absolutely murdering best friends.
Yo, William Yuta, God rest his soul.
Wheeler Yuta.
William. They slapped a few letters off of him because they beat the crap out of him, man.
They beat the snot out of Wheeler Yuta, yo.
He took so many bumps, man. It was ridiculous.
He took like 10 chest kicks. He took the yes kicks in the face. He got destroyed.
And then he got submitted. So he caught two specials.
He did.
That's like the
Poor
character
Wheeler.
in a video game where it's just like he can't win, so you just
You
beat the
know,
crap out of him for a while until you're done.
Courtney wanted some Trent. Listen, Courtney, Trent was like, Wheeler, you take these bumps. Because whenever you wrestle with Chuck Taylor, whom I absolutely love in the ring, I love Chuck Taylor. I think he's a great wrestler. But he takes the least bumps. When he's wrestling with Trent, Trent takes 99% of the bumps. So I knew when I saw Wheeler and Chuck in there that Wheeler was getting destroyed. Now, don't get me wrong. They got Chuck too. They beat the shit out of him too.
Yeah.
But he got about this much of a beatdown compared to what Wheeler got.
Wheeler looks like unrecognizable right now. Like his face is probably just lumpy
like
everywhere. Yeah.
Like me. Oh, right. Right.
Yeah, and he got slapped up. Yeah. And then Regal slapped him. Yeah, Wheeler got
Wheeler's night. Wheeler, he did. with a meat tenderizer.
He got tenderized.
This guy got fucking destroyed. Like, and then the match is over. Like, you just got a move, a finisher, and a submission on you, and you come into the ring to shake somebody's hand, and you get slapped, and then Danielson threatens you. So it wasn't a good night for Wheeler Yuta, or William Yuta, as you call him. He got tenderized, y'all. It was a great match, though, because Wheeler did pull off some moves, too.
No, he did.
They did let him do his thing. Hangman Adam Page, Jurassic Express joined forces to take on Adam Cole, baby, and Red Dragon. This match was fire. I loved this match. There was so much shit going on. Oh my God. I thought that the people with the belts were going to take this one, but I should have known better. If, like you say, Top Rope Tone, that, you know, if somebody wins at one point, the next match they're going to lose. Usually it goes like that, and that was true for this, because Hangman Adam Page versus Adam Cole at Revolution, Adam Cole lost. And Red Dragon against Jurassic Express, and yes, Young Bucks was in there too, but Red Dragon came out losers as well. So Red Dragon and Adam Cole were victorious last night.
Yes, they were.
And I agree with Courtney. Hangman Adam Page should have chosen his Dark Order, but he went with Jurassic Express. Could be that Hangman Adam Page is in the middle of a character change, y'all. Who knows?
What? After seeing Hangman Adam Page all this time, like I would never be his friend, yo.
For real.
Because he's like a straight up backstabber when you think about it. Like every group or every like person that he went to, he somehow, some way, like either betrayed them or like backstabbed them or just like completely like disappeared on them. Somehow, somewhere. Like
he's never around, and he's always apologetic. Like, I'm sorry I missed this, guys, or I'm sorry this happened, or I'm so. Just be there. Be there, man. This just really.
I don't get it.
I think, you know, the comment that Courtney said, give me heel Dark Order. I think that's coming. I think that Dark Order is going to become heel again, and I think that the prospect of this whole turn is going to be their relationship with Hangman Adam Page, and how he has never been there for them the way that they have always been there for him. And, you know, if you watch BTE or you watch the vlogs on top of all of this, you get to see a little bit more about this storyline. And I agree. I love Hangman Adam Page, but he's a bad friend. So, and I think there's going to come a time when Dark Order goes heel, and pretty soon, I feel, and Adam Cole is going to come out with John Silver and Alex Reynolds by his side to face a Hangman Adam Page. And that's going to be like the whole, because Alex Reynolds and John Silver, they're the top two people that have been supporting Hangman Adam Page. But if you watch BTE, they have become a very good friends with Adam Cole, baby. Right? Right, Andre? We're gonna get a Dark Order heel turn, and I agree they'll get a new leader. Who though? That would be
I don't think
interesting to see.
they don't need a new leader. They just need to like. All right, so Dark Order when they first started, I think I said this before. Like I was just completely like I love that whole group. You know, join the Dark Order. It looked dangerous. They was beating up everybody, and now they're pretty much like the Scooby Doo gang. And I don't mind them. I don't mind them being funny, but they can also still be vicious or something like because it's just
Yeah. I mean,
yeah
Spears is funny.
yeah, but he's like crazy and like he's still dark, and
Right. He's
it's
still
supposed to be the Dark Order, and just like everybody's always like happy and smiling and
yeah.
cracking jokes all over the place. I don't know. It
It's
just
gonna
seems
change.
weird. Yeah.
It's time. It's time. It's time. I'm ready for them to be as vicious as they were when they first started,
Mm-hmm.
where when they would come out, people were like, oh shit, Dark Order's
Yep.
about to fuck everybody up. And they had like the Goonies with them,
Yeah.
the unnamed masked Goonies that would come
Mm-hmm.
out and
All
fuck
that.
people
Yeah.
up.
See, I forgot about that. Yeah.
I didn't. That shit was funny. The commercials that they had, join Dark Order. Come on, bring that shit back.
Exactly.
Bring it back. Hashtag join Dark Order. Bring it back.
Yeah. Like if I joined it, then like I would want a refund, because
This ain't the Dark Order that we started with.
it's too much like too much play going on.
Too much play,
Beat
not
beat
enough
somebody
dark.
up. Exactly. And they can still, like I said, they can still be funny, but just be dark.
Yeah, be dark, do vicious shit, and laugh about
Mm-hmm.
it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I like them being funny, but I want them also
Me too.
being vicious. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, I'm not scared of them anymore.
At all. I want to be their
Mm-hmm.
friends. Yes,
Exactly.
bring the Dark Order back. I agree.
There we go. Yep.
So when we were talking about Warlow versus Sky, we got so lost in Sky that we didn't really talk about what happened to Warlow.
Okay.
Warlow
What's
got
up?
fucked up.
Yeah, he got mollywops.
He almost he almost power bombed MJF. He got
Yeah,
Spears though.
he got Spears. Yeah.
He got one off on Spears, and then he went to go to MJF, and of course Spears had the chair, and he got mollywopped afterwards. Warlow couldn't even stand. He lost the match because when he went on the outside, I think it was to go after Spears. MJF came out of absolutely nowhere and
Mm-hmm.
threw him into the ring post where he bashed his head, and that was how he lost.
Yeah.
So, I feel that this is a setup, of course, for a Spears versus Warlow, and I am all for it.
That's gonna be fast when that happens.
He's gonna fuck him up in 2
He's
seconds.
gonna he's gonna run through Spears. Yeah. I think the good matches will be of course when MJF and Warlow finally bump heads, but that has to happen.
And
Like
when this
that fight
happens,
has to happen, and I don't want to see it drag out like 3 more years. Like
no, this is
let it
happening
happen.
now. This is
Yeah.
happening now. You hear me, TK? You hear me? Now. How many power bombs does MJF eat all 4 when him and Warlow finally meet in the ring?
He gets more than 4.
He's gonna get a +1. He's gonna get 5. He's gonna get the special one for good luck.
Mm-hmm.
That was epic. They took Cody out on the stretcher with the neck brace. That was one of the
stuff
most
like that.
epic. Yes.
Like you were watching that with your like your jaw just open. Like I can't believe that just happened. Yeah, exactly. I can't believe that just happened. I've
And
never
Anna,
had that moment again with Dark Order.
never. And I mean, Anna Jay choked out Brandy. Come on now.
Yeah.
Where is this Anna Jay? Where is this viciousness? Where are these people? Bring them back. Bring them back.
Exactly.
We need the Dark Order to be dark. And Courtney thinks that MJF is getting 10.
That's a good number. I would say 8
This,
if I'm going to be like on the spot.
I'm going to keep it to 5. Hey, Bobby, welcome. Bobby always has all
What's
the
up, Bobby?
juice on all the indie wrestlers. And This is awesome to know. Athena is taking on Swerve at the Wrestling Revolver show on April 16th on Fight TV, y'all. Support, y'all. Support. Athena has also answered Jade's open challenge
Let's go.
for the TBS belt. Will it happen? I hope so. The hell that these two ladies have been giving each other on Twitter has been so much fun to follow. They've just been going at each other like build up. And I'm like, you can't build this up like this and then not give us that match. So Athena versus Jade needs to happen. But I will definitely be watching Athena versus Swerve Strickland. Swerve is fucking amazing. I love him. So now we have come to the point of the night where I am just so happy to talk about this. Yes! And Kyle shows up right on time. Right on time, Kyle.
The homie.
The homie. She did it. She did it, y'all. Do you know that I got a signed Thunder Rosa exclusive pop-up, y'all?
And comic book.
And comic book, also signed, all before Thunder became champ, all before she became this important and this well-known and this famous. So I feel very pleased to be showing this off. Give me a little bit of jealousy, y'all. I'm just joking. I'm joking. I'm just joking. I loved the cage match. I always told people that it's going to be really hard for them to outdo what they did at last St. Patty's for the lights out match. I knew it was going to be hard, but holy shit, this match was great.
It was a very good match, and I knew it was going to be good because you remember, but we saw Thunder fight in the cage match when we went to Texas.
Yep, when we went to Mission Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, so like that's her element. Like that's where she thrives. Like that kind of brutalness in the ring, especially in a cage match. And if you saw, like she used pretty much every corner of the cage.
Everything.
So
yes.
That's her element, and I knew that was going to be a good match.
They absolutely utilized the cage, which is a problem that happens a lot when you see cage matches, that people just don't know how to utilize them. They utilize them great. You know, she rubbed Britt Baker's face against it. Britt tried to escape. I mean, they absolutely utilized the cage. I love that they were both bleeding. It wasn't a shit ton of blood for once, which I have no problem with. But it was better, I think, for them because they could see what the fuck they were doing. When Britt Baker was stacking chairs, am I the only one whose heart stopped? Because I'm like, who's dying tonight? Like, first of all, like Thunder, please don't start your reign with an injury. Like, I was so worried because those chairs. So when she stacked them the first row, I was like, okay, this is gonna hurt. But she stacked it even higher. But what happened there? Britt ate the chairs because, again, utilizing the cage, Thunder slammed her face into the cage, knocked her out, and she fell backwards.
Yeah. I mean, I actually like that they use all those chairs and stuff because, again, you usually don't think that women matches are going to be that brutal. Mm-hmm. And those two continue to raise the bar, which is amazing. It's like you can't step in the ring and say like you're having a pay-per-view unless you're hitting that bar. Like that's a pay-per-view match. So like those two to me, like every time they fight, they kind of like raise the bar of, you know, what you should be doing. And they kind of break those boundaries of what you think a female wrestler like should and should not do in a ring. Like they go for it, and it's amazing.
Yep. I have not been disappointed. I know that their match at Revolution was a little lackluster, but that's only because of what they gave us at the Lights Out match.
Yeah.
So, you know, yes, this is true. All of this felt like it was a real cage match, barely no efforts to escape. The battle took place in the cage. They utilized the cage and incorporated weapons. Absolutely. Andre.
Yep.
Couldn't have said it better myself. And the thumbtacks were coming out. That was an ode to their Lights Out match, the thumbtacks. Mm-hmm. And also props to Aubrey Edwards. for getting down in the thumbtacks and slamming her hand in that shit.
Crazy.
She was plucking them out.
Crazy.
She got down and dirty with the wrestlers. Props to Aubrey, my
Yeah,
favorite ref.
and she was slamming it like hard,
Hard.
like the way, and we're sitting here talking about a ref, like that's how awesome she is, I guess.
Yes,
But
that is how awesome.
the great thing about her is that, to me, it looks like she's always enjoying herself when she's in there. She's always having fun, but
Aubrey,
just
yes.
Yeah, it always looks like she's having fun. But the thing about the thumbtacks, she was slapping the ground so hard that I actually thought that there was no thumbtacks there. So I was like, there's no way that she's slamming her hand on those thumbtacks repeatedly.
Yes.
But yeah, she was doing it.
She did. And then these women, I mean, at one point, Thunder got up and her whole thigh was full of thumbtacks in her thigh. Britt Baker had them all over her back again. You know, when they had their lights out match, it was Baker that ate the thumbtacks on her back, and she ate them again last night. Props to Britt Baker for being an excellent champ and holding the belt down. And even before she got the belt, you know, holding down the women's roster with Swole. That was a great feud. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah. That was a good feud.
Yeah, when you can hold down a roster from a wheelchair, you got something special. And I was, you know, I love Sheeta. There's just so many people on this roster, especially now that it's even so much more diversified, that I love, that is so hard to really say there's anybody I truly dislike. But when it comes to the women's champs, you know, Sheeta, Riho's championship, a lot of people loved it. I was okay with it. You know, I think
you already know my views on it, which I will keep to myself.
The thing with Riho is that she's so tiny that it's so hard to believe anything she does, because she legitimately bounces off of people with all her moves. That being said, if Riho put on 25 pounds, she'd be she'd be there for me. Like, that would be it for me. She needs about 20 to 25 pounds on her. Are you holding it in? Just say it.
I ain't got nothing to say. I will keep my opinion to myself on that one.
95 pounds. That's what Courtney said. Soaking wet, y'all. So, you know, and that's nothing, you know, against smaller wrestlers. Darby Allin's a really small wrestler and he gets over really well. Riho's over. I just, you know, when Sheeta got the belt, to me, that was legitimate. Now, Sheeta unfortunately had a bad run because she became a pandemic champion and she wasn't really dropping promos. Oh, I'm so happy she's dropping promos now. But she wasn't really dropping promos. I do see Sheeta getting the AEW championship again at some point. I really believe that's going to happen.
Yeah. She's a lot better now, especially with dropping promos. So she finally has like the big three, as you would say.
Yes. Courtney. Courtney. I'm not. Courtney being Courtney. Courtney pushing.
Oh, okay.
Y'all gotta look it up in the chat. I'm not.
Let's go, Courtney.
Courtney. Bobby made a quick comment. I just want to acknowledge it because I'm a fan of Roxy. Roxy, Nikita Knight, and Bianca Carelli got signed to WWE. I'm not really like, I don't really know who Bianca and Nikita are, but I do know Roxy, and congrats to all these people. But I hope the best for Roxy. They changed her name, so she's no longer Roxy. I forgot what it is, but something totally Latin. So look out for her. If you guys watch WWE, if you like Roxy, she's going to WWE, y'all. So that was the match. I mean, you knew she was gonna win. First of all, she came out with a freaking mariachi band.
Yeah.
Props to the mariachi band, all women.
They went in too. Let's go.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. It was beautiful. Thunder came out with her warrior paint. I mean,
Yeah, the paint looked good.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Thank you, Andre. I did not know that. Bianca Corelli is Santino Marcella's daughter. It's beautiful when you keep it in the family and you have somebody already there to pave the way for you, right?
Well, they usually do that in wrestling. Like it's
family.
It's like a tight family knit like close family business.
Top Rope Tone.
What happened?
What's your favorite match and your favorite moment of the night, my dude?
That's a good question. Man, what's
They don't have to be the same.
Favorite match of the night. Favorite match of the night. I'm gonna actually say the Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa match. That's a very good match. Surprised. Yeah. And favorite moment of the night. I don't know. I don't think I have one.
So a lot of great moments happened.
No, and that's what I mean. Like I really just enjoyed the whole thing. Like, yeah. I guess just to pull one out the air. The match between the Hardy Bros, Private Party, when they both did their special together. Like one did the flip and the leg drop and blah blah blah. There you go.
And then Private Party repeated it. Yeah, that was actually a great moment. That's a great moment. My favorite match was obviously the main event. How can I not say that Thunder Rosa winning the fucking belt? I got Tone right here, sick of hearing me. I can't tell you how many times I've said, like I said over a year and a half ago, Thunder winning the belt again. I've killed him with this, but it's true. It is the one prediction that I made so far in advance before Thunder was even signed that happened. Exactly, almost exactly as I said, because I thought she was going to take it at Revolution. I was 2 weeks off. So yeah, Tone, you're not done listening to me talk about that.
But I know it. I know it.
My favorite moment of the night is a little harder, but I'm going to go with the Jericho faction promo.
Oh yeah. That was good.
I just think that this man, there's nothing he can't do. I don't know what it is. Even though I was like, what the fuck is this Jericho Appreciation Society bullshit? What is this? How you go from Inner Circle to this? But yesterday he showed me how. So I was super duper impressed.
He won you over in one speech.
In one speech, as Jericho, only Jericho has magic power to do. And he knows it. That's the thing. He knows it. I got a question of the night for you because I've been pondering and I have no idea who will be our next tag team champions.
So you done saying proud and powerful? Like we're not going there no more?
No, we're not going there anymore. When Proud and Powerful, if Proud and Powerful ever win the belts, it's going to be a 100% surprise for Maddie, because I am not ever, even if they have a setup like Thunder Rosa had, like in your hometown with your own band, with your warrior outfit, definitely your element. I'm still, if it was in New York, in the streets of the Bronx, with their music, and everything that represents Proud and Powerful, Puerto Rican flags everywhere, I still would not believe they were winning the belts at this point. So
that was beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. Even though, yes, that's who I want to take it. Do I believe they're taking it? No. So I'm sitting here like, who the fuck is it gonna be now?
So the next belts,
Oh, Bobby thinks House of Black. You think the Diablos? The Diablos are taking
I can see that. I would hate to say like the obvious choice, which is Moxley.
That's who I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean,
Danielson and Moxley.
yeah, but I don't think so. I think that's too obvious. I think they're just gonna run through everybody and beat the crap out of people. But
They didn't mention belts. They didn't mention going for belts.
exactly, yeah.
So that could be it. But if not them, then who?
Yeah, who gets a belt?
Exactly. Who gets the
Yeah,
belt?
it's a wide open space now.
It's a wide open space. I don't see the Hardy Boys getting it. I think they're, Darby and Sting.
Uh,
I don't really want to see a belt on Sting though.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, I already seen a belt on Darby, and
Of course.
yeah, of course, big sis like that one. Yeah.
Oh, what about the Acclaimed?
I would like that. Yeah.
Yes, Andre. So many freaking tag teams. So many good tag teams at that.
And as far as the Acclaim go, like Anthony Bowen can wrestle. He can go. So
that man can go. Listen, whoever is the next tag teams, for as of right now, I don't have a clue who they're gonna be. And Andre, I agree. I can't wait till they introduce the trio titles as well, because they have enough men factions groups in that roster that they can get a trios title and still have a lot of competition for them, still have people lined up for these things. And the cool thing about trios titles, they're so easy to make. Like Jurassic Express, Christian Cage, that's a trios. You see what I mean? So you can take a tag team and somebody who's been hanging around them, and all of a sudden that's a trios. So, and obvious to me, let me tell you the truth. This is one place where I do think that Proud and Powerful can actually get belts. The trios titles with Eddie Kingston. That makes perfect sense to me for that to happen. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know, y'all.
Don't you go and start screaming Eddie Kingston and Proud and Powerful for trios belt. You can't just trade it off like that. You can't do that.
I can do whatever I want. And I just did it. Look, I want to see Proud and Powerful as champions, but I don't think it's going to happen. And that's the end. Oh, Top Flight.
Now
I
gotta see, because
Darius.
Darius he just got back. So
he just got back. Dante though can be a future TNT champion easy. I loved how they built Dante up while Darius was gone. They didn't let Top Flight die. He kept it alive, y'all. He kept it alive. So can they be future tag team champions? I do see them getting the belts in maybe 3 or 4 years. Those guys are young.
Maybe even before that, but I don't think
they're not
think next. Yeah.
They're not next. Next is going to be Mox or Danielson, Red Dragon. What was that other group? It just went out of my head. They're pretty new too to AEW. Oh shit. I just forgot who it would be. Colton and Austin Gunn. No, the Guns are not taking it.
No.
The Guns are not taking it. No, the Guns are not taking it. But yeah, it's either going to be one of those two teams, or the Acclaimed would make a good.
That would be fun.
Yeah. If Jurassic Express could win it, the Acclaimed have a good chance. And the Acclaimed are consistently on the top. Yep. So, but anyway, people, I hope y'all enjoyed this show. We are at the end. That's it. It's over.
That's it.
I know, so much fun, but we've talked about everything that happens pretty much. I don't know that if I missed anything. But no, Courtney, it shouldn't be the Bucks.
Please, no.
Oh, House of Black. House of Black. That was the other team. It was House of Black.
Okay, yeah.
They can also go for trios titles, House of Black, because they have
Mhm.
Buddy Matthews, what's his face, Malachi, and who's the other guy? Who's the other guy? People in the chat. I
remember his name.
I forgot the third guy.
It's I can't. His name was on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember his name.
Me too. I can't remember it. Malachi. Oh, Evo Uno and Stu Grayson. But you see, the thing is, Bobby, that Evo Uno, Brody King. Thank you, Courtney. Brody King. Yeah. Evo Uno and Stu Grayson, they kind of like, they're not up there right now. Thank you, Andre. Brody King. Evo Uno and Stu Grayson, they don't have a build up right now. They don't have a storyline right now. So they definitely are not going to be the next in line. However, the Acclaimed are always wrestling. They always got something going on. Malachi Black and Brody King have been on fire since they got together. And Red Dragon also, with Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. So, whew, so many choices.
It's a lot of choices. Yep.
So many choices. Jurassic Express, they have a bullseye on them because there's just so many tag teams in the back. Like, can't fucking wait till it's my turn, you know? And they're walking with those titles and they're like, oh shit. So yeah, nice. It's happening. Anyway, y'all, thank you so much for joining. This was so much fun. I always like doing the show with you, Top Rope Tone.
Oh, you're welcome.
People, if you don't know, you need to follow Top Rope Tone on Instagram. If you need a real estate agent in New Jersey, look no further. And if you need professional...
I'm pretty good.
He is really good. And if you need professional photos, I have posted them on like just a smidget of what this man can do on my social media. I will repost this weekend so you can see what I'm talking about. If you want somebody with skills, No Neckbone Tone is your man. So people,
appreciate it.
I'm not just saying it because you're my husband. I'm saying it because I mean it. You can't deny the skills. People, this was so much fun. Thank you guys in the chat for joining. The warriors in the room that are always in the room. Anna, Courtney, Bobby. But thank you, Andre, as well, for showing up. Michael, who am I missing? Kyle showed up. I appreciate y'all. And this show was great. I hope to see y'all again next week. Don't forget, Squishtradamus drops her predictions on Mondays. So I will see you then. Until next time, people. Links are all in the description. Don't forget to check out some Top Rope Squishy merch. And until next time, everyone, as always, a lot of love, peace, but above all, y'all, a lot of wrestling.
Later, people.
Until next time.